All right. Hey guys, Thunder E here, and welcome to my gaming desk setup. Now, you've seen my gaming room at home, and this is all about the desk. I haven't changed anything with the TV, it's still the same. It's the Star Wars Edition TV, but the desk has got some really big improvements here this year with all brand new stuff on the table. Now, initially I was going to make this purely about a desk setup, but I am terrible at that. And also I have a ton of stuff on this desk that makes it more about just gaming gear than anything else. So let's go ahead and kick things off. Let's start off with the latest addition to the setup. This is the OnePlus Keyboard 81 Pro. This is a full mechanical keyboard, 75%, double gasket mount. It's a full aluminum build. It looks absolutely gorgeous. You can see the perky RGB lighting on this. And I love the way this keyboard looks, from the just little details with the escape button being the OnePlus logo. You also have the enter button red. You can swap out the keys for Mac and PC. You can switch with that as well. It's got connections via Bluetooth or USB-C to USB-A, and it just feels really comfortable. Now, the feet are adjustable, and I like the fact you can adjust it on different levels with the keyboard itself. Now, the typing experience is really comfortable, but the gaming experience also, this is really solid. I like this keyboard. I like the way it functions. Weight is about 1,887 grams, but it's a really nice keyboard, priced at $219, and you can get it in light gray or dark gray, and the colors, of course, dictate the pricing itself, but this is a really nice addition to the setup. Of course, you need a gaming mouse, and what I use is the Logitech G502X Lightspeed. I just like it because it is super light, it's comfortable, it's got, of course, that Lightspeed connectivity, and this is just a great mouse to use for either editing or gaming, whichever I want to do. And I like the comfort and feel. You've got a plethora of buttons on this mouse, and what can I say? Logitech makes some really good mice. Now, my desk pad is from OmniType. This is a special edition one. I got it like 2 years ago, but the desk itself is nothing that special. It's a $99 desk. You can find it on Amazon. I think it's called Kubi Kubi. I do like it because it's just lasted pretty well. On the right hand side, there's a hook for gaming headsets, and on the left hand side, you do have this pouch where you can throw stuff in there. But in my case, because I don't have power next to my wall here, I actually run it through and connect it to an Anker magnetic desktop charging station. Like, I think it's called the MagGo 637. That has, of course, MagSafe charging, but also 3 power ports to plug in my monitor, as well as also my gaming PC. Now, the red chair you've seen is the Sail gaming chair from Herman Miller. I've had this for about maybe a year and a half or so. It's a really good chair and also an annoying one at the same time. You can't really sit back. You gotta have to sit forward with the chair, but it's still comfortable enough. I do like it, and I did not pay the $1,000 for it. It was way less when I bought it. It was roughly around 600 or so. So yeah, it's a nice chair, but I might be changing this chair pretty soon. Now, the heart of this whole gaming setup, my micro ATX build. I had a lot of fun building the system. It was great, and I want to give a big shout out to all the companies who sent parts for this. This is a ASUS Prime AP201 micro ATX case. Comes in white or black, tempered glass or regular. This right here is priced at $79. It's cheap, but it's a solid case. Lots of airflow, so you want airflow while you're building your system, and this does it for you. I love the fact that the power supply is in the front. I've got a wide power supply. You can put it in the front. It's kind of weird, but it works in the front. My GPU is a 4070 Ti, a Tufts 4070. And it fits pretty well. I love the white aesthetics with the ROG Ryu 3 cooling that has the anime matrix, where I can, just customize it with different cool little, 8-bit, graphics, if you will. So it's pretty nice there. Now, the motherboard is an ROG Strix Z790i. It's a gaming Wi-Fi motherboard with an external antenna, you can see, but the overall look in that case is beautiful, really nice. The lighting from the HyperX DDR5 SSD, 64 gigabytes, really showcases, and the lighting all around is it's a nice build. I love it. I really like this build, as you guys can hear it from me. But performance on the build is great. Games run at max. I mean, Doom Eternal, I'm doing almost 300 frames per second. COD is phenomenal, runs really well. Same thing with Forza Horizon 5. Every single game I played just runs, and I like that I have the performance to do that and also edit if I need to. This is a machine that, ooh, it's a beauty. Okay, let's talk about the monitor. This is the Philips Evnia 34-inch mini LED monitor. This thing is lovely. I really like it. 21:9 aspect ratio. You also have something that has display HDR 1400, so 1400 nits, pretty bright. Now, this monitor supports HDMI 2.1 as well as DisplayPort 1.4, so a ton of ports on there. And it looks pretty good any time of the day, at night, in the dark room, or during the daytime. Now, the monitor has a built-in KVM, which means you can connect to two devices at the same time and control, of course, with just that one keyboard and mouse, which is great. There is USB power delivery up to 90 watts on the monitor, but the cool thing I like about it is that it just looks absolutely vibrant and clear. So gaming on here is really good. 165 Hz refresh rate, which means you're going to game at the highest level you want to. And it's also got built-in 5-watt speakers, 2 of them. Now, there's RGB lighting, as you can see across the monitor at the back, which can be customized in the software, which has a lot of features for you to go through. But honestly, this has been a great monitor to game on, and it fits on my small desk, so I definitely like it. And yes, it is kind of pricey. It's about $2,000, but if you want something that will fit on your desk and give you just a really great experience, this is something to pick up. So moving away from the gaming desk for a second to something that's really important, I'm talking about cooling within my gaming room. Now, I do have ACs, but I tend to use my ceiling fans, and I've got 2 great ones from a company called Hunter. They have 2 fans, part of their Simple Connect ceiling fans. They've got a bunch of them in that series, but the 2 I have in the home are the Neuron, which is a 52-inch blade fan. It's 3 blades, built-in LED lights. I use that in my master bedroom. But in the gaming room, I have the Aerodyne fan, also 52 inches in terms of blade length. It's a 5-blade fan, built-in LEDs, and I love the fact that it is a smart connected fan. And I've got many ways to control it. I can use the remote that comes with it, which is very simple and easy to use, but usually it's not close by. I'm by my gaming desk. I don't take the remote with me everywhere. I can use my smartphone to control the fan. I can change the fan speed. I can change the light dimming on the fan. I can also reverse the flow of the fan direction itself. I can rename it, and I can control any of the fans within my home with this. But also I can use my voice assistant and also my smart speakers to control it, which means I don't have to actually touch anything. I can continue gaming and turn on my fan, and it is great to actually see it in action. Now, having the right environment and also just the right gaming mindset is the way to go, especially in your gaming room. And sometimes you just need to block out all the light, which is why I use the Serena Smart Roller Shades in my gaming room. They are from a company called Lutron, and these things are great. I mean, I have them around the house. In the gaming room, I have the fabric shade, and I love it because I have 3 options to control them. I can either use the app, which is simple and pretty straightforward to use. Also, there is a remote, a Pico remote, and also I can use voice assistant. I can tell any of them to control them. Now, the fabric one here is blackout, so it allows me to just block everything out all at once. I also have the honeycomb shades downstairs, and I like these because they also allow you to bring in a lot of light into the room without actually blackening it out and still feeling like it's daytime. So you've got many options from Lutron to actually use that within your home. And I love these shades, especially while gaming. If I want to just kind of just get in the zone, this is honestly the way to go. It's simple to install. You don't need to actually get professional help. I've installed it myself, and they're great. They're absolutely phenomenal. Okay, you guys have seen a ton of true wireless buds right below my monitor, and I've been trying a few out, but I'm going to start off with the first one, which is the Cyberblade. Cyberblade are really cool. It's got this dock that lights up, and it's connected via a USB cable, so that is actually your kind of like dongle to connect the true wireless buds. They're housed in a separate volume wheel, if you will. You can open it up, it lights up, everything lights up all the way. It's got this very cool cyberpunk look to it. I like the look of them. They sound decent, and the app is, you know, pretty basic. You can control lighting, you can control some of the EQs there. Nothing too crazy, but they're good enough for what I want to do here. Now, the next ones are the EPOS 270. These are true wireless buds that connect via a dongle to your PC as well. And it's got some really good sound in them, but it's got a really short distance. So if you kind of walk out of the room to the bathroom, you will get disconnected there. Now, moving to my top two here are the JBL Quantums. Now, the Quantum comes with a dongle as well that can be housed in the case, and you connect, of course, to your PC. They have some really rich sound, lots of bass in there as well, and some really great functionality in the app to customize EQs and things like that. Very good for your gaming experience. So it's active noise cancellation, which is okay, nothing too crazy, and they sound really good. Now, the last one are the Logitech G Fits. Now, the G Fits, just like the JBL, can connect to two devices, one aka your smartphone and your PC. Does come with a dongle, and they probably sound the best. So I kind of toggle between those two when I want to game the most, and I think they look pretty cool. What you just heard was the Sony HD-AX7. This is a home theater soundbar. It's really small, connects via Bluetooth, and something that you can place right in front of your PC or just use within your home. Now, it's got satellite speakers you can separate from the very top of the soundbar, which is crazy and great. I like the way it sounds, and I got to use it with a few games, and it works pretty well, sounds pretty great. Not all games work with it right now. I don't know why, but I think it's more of a Windows issue. But just listen to Forza Horizon 5, and honestly, the thing is great. It's a bit pricey at $500, but it's meant to be for like a smaller setup. Also, maybe connecting your smart devices, like your tablets, stuff like that. But you get the idea. Now, these two go hand in hand. You see it throughout the whole video: the Dell Ultra Sharp 4K webcam and the Logitech Lytro Glow. This is what I use when I need to have a webcam up, and the Dell webcam is fantastic. You've got a couple of preset defaults for color, for warmth, vibrance, smoothness, whichever you want. You can see how sharp the image looks. This is a 4K webcam, so you've got that capability there. You've got camera controls for auto framing and AI, as well as your field of view, and also the size itself, so you can actually have this thing focused on you. And again, image quality is really good on this webcam. And then finally, you can change, of course, your resolutions to whatever resolution you want. So you've got that capability built in, and I really like this. Plus its HDR functionality as well. This is really solid webcam, plus the mixture of the Lytro Go really goes a long way to making this pretty awesome. Now, all this would be mute without some really good connection, which is why the Linksys Vela Pro 6 mesh router is honestly the way to go. Now, this router uses Qualcomm's immersive Home 316 platform that blends innovative mesh capacities as well as advanced Wi-Fi 6E protocols, which means I get super fast connection wirelessly on this within the home. So which means I can have the router here, I don't have to connect to a wired network, and I am gaming the way I want to. Plus, this router has some really great configuration through the app, so I can go ahead right here on my desk, quickly pull up my smartphone, make some changes, look at what's going on with my network, and just get back into some gaming. Now, the last thing I want to showcase on the desk here is my Master Chief Xbox control holder. Now he is holding the Constellation controller from Starfield. That's a great looking controller. I love this just because I can place it anywhere within the room, but I like having it by the desk because I can grab a controller, especially when I play something like Forza, which I use a controller for. And it's a great thing to have on the desk, and it doesn't take up much space. I can put it behind the monitor. It's pretty cool, and this desk is pretty awesome. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and everything you see in this video, I have the links in the description. It's a lot of fun just showcasing all the tech that I use and also some of the gear that I use for gaming and within my gaming room. If you guys have any questions or any comments, leave your comments down below, and questions. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and always enjoy your entertainment. Now let me go back to some gaming.